Hello, beautiful. I pray you're doing amazing today. I'm really, really bad about following up with stories, and some of you, I'm sure you're not losing sleep over it. If you are, I hope not, about whether we're having to go to the bathroom in the yard or our neighbors because I clogged my toilet with tapioca pudding. That's still funny to me. It's so ridiculous. Anyways, thank God we have two toilets, so use the other one. And I need to get that Rid-X to dissolve that sticky mess because it's iffy. I'm telling you, you got a 2 in 5 chance it'll flush in there. So guests, you have to use my bathroom. And then the other thing is, I told you my husband and kids were on their way to get four, not just one. They were going for all four of those Newfoundland puppies. And you don't hear barking, so maybe you understood that. But they went there and they were already adopted. So, anyways, I don't have them. My toilet's, at 30%. But I'm good. I'm good. So I want to talk to you about what we were talking about yesterday in Romans 8. And I want you to soak in that. I want you to soak in that. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There is not enough try in you. There's not enough try in you to get there. Apostle Paul, because I hear this all the time. People are like, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to believe. I'm trying to receive his love. I'm trying. And it's just a self-effort thing, okay? I'm telling you, I tried for 40 years and all I did was face plant every time. Every time. So much road rash in the spirit on me before, okay? I mean, you would look at me, no, but it's all on the internal. You carry it on the inside, right? We carry the scars and the bruises and the road rash on the inside. But God knows. He knows. And so anyways, Apostle Paul, he said, I am so confident in this one thing that nothing can separate me from the love of Christ. Now, what is that about? We're more than conquerors through what? Self-effort. We're going to be victorious. We're going to overcome whatever it is you're battling, right? You're going to overcome it by what? Trying harder? No, you overcome what? He said, I'm more than a conqueror through Jesus, who loves me and gave himself for me. Okay? So it's not about the try in you, it's about the trust in you. And if you're like me, so your fists are so tight. I mean, we are so anal. We think we gotta earn it. Apostle Paul realized that. He did everything right. He followed the Jewish law to the T, but if you live by the law, you will die by the law. And the Israelites, that it's about. Okay, so you're not going to get there. It's not about your try, it's trust. But where is love tested? Love is not tested on the mountaintops, on the honeymoon, where everything's great and food's getting served to you and drinks. No, it's tested when the baby's screaming 3 days in a row and you're tired and your husband doesn't want to get up and you're doing this, or money's tight and you don't know how you're going to pay your bills, and you don't know the last meaningful conversation you had with your husband, and you feel that's when love is tested and love is tried. So I used to think my trials were going to prove me that I was going to be tried, tested, and then true. It's the exact opposite. Every time I went through something, I realized in my failure, in my absolute weakness, he was still faithful. He was still true. Remember, the sky is always blue. He remains faithful when you're faithless. He will love you when you're in your most unlovable state. But you got to drop whatever you're holding tight in your fist, okay? And let it go. The control, the self-protection. We try to protect like no one's going to hurt me, not letting anybody in. You're not safe, you're not safe, you're not safe. Boundary walls around our life. No. Start with letting him in And then you're going to be like me where you chase the dangerous people down. And I literally do. I go after them. Why? Because they need his love. If they're just like, ooh, hard, they need his love. Okay, quick story. So a few years ago, I was doing some business, and Paul and I were at the beach. It was our last day because we worked the whole time, and I had like an hour on the beach before we had to catch our flight. And I'm just sitting there trying to soak up, what was going on. Just God, His beauty, His creation. I was spent, I was just really spent and tired. And God kept having me look at these three ladies. I kept looking at them, and I'm like, nope. Nope. If I look at him, you're going to ask me to go talk to him. I don't want to look at him. I don't want to look at him. But he kept having me look at him. And of course, he said, I want you to go talk to him. So I went over there, and I come up. And then out of the three, there was one who was really cantankerous. Like, she just started cussing me out as soon as I came over. Like, what the F do you want? What are you trying to sell us? What BS are you selling us? And I'm like, I just came over to share my story with you. And they're like looking at me, and super abrasive, super abrasive. Immediately, Holy Spirit honed in on that one. She's the one most broken. She has the most pain. Ends up amazing. He wanted me to go talk to her because she just came out of the psych ward a week ago, tried to take her life. Have a little experience there. So I was able to minister. So the very hard edges, all of a sudden, they started coming down. And you know what? At the end of it, my arms are wrapped around her. She's crying. She's receiving the love of God. Okay. There was never enough trying that lady on the beach, nor me, nor you. Receive it by faith. Grace is a gift. It's undeserved. You're not going to earn it. It's about trusting. He proved his love once and for all on the cross, right? What else could he possibly do to express his love for you? You are the reason that he bled. He said, it's my I love you written in red. Love you. You're amazing. Love someone well. You're going to change the world. Shalom.